We spent months working with the IKOVWUK Laser Level and Milwaukee M12 3-plane laser level. After seeing so many questions about budget laser levels standing against high-end ones, we think it's the perfect time to share what we found. We never made decisions about which is better, just by price. Instead, we wanted to figure out which one truly feels more helpful in jobs. So, keep on watching. When we first got our hands on the laser level, it was clear this wasn't some flimsy, cheap plastic tool. The body is made of tough ABS and TPU, with a black and yellow design, and it definitely feels sturdy enough to take a few hits without any trouble. Over the months, we've used it for some rough setups, tossed it around in some work sites, and even had it slide off a table onto the floor once. Every time, it came through without a scratch, which really boosted our confidence using it for everyday tasks. And if we talk about the Milwaukee M12, it is built with glass-filled nylon, which obviously looks even stronger. We can say it clearly had a more compact and heavy-duty design. So if you are working on large construction sites every day, where tools face some real abuse, Milwaukee might hold up even better. But for daily smaller projects and DIY tasks, the IKOVWUK feels pretty good, and honestly better than our early expectations. Okay, setting up the IKOVWK Laser took no real learning curve. It has a simple button layout on top, and the power button on the side gets it started easily. In auto level mode, if the surface is too far off level, it starts beeping, which helps us catch mistakes fast. We also loved how we could shift into manual mode by just holding the top button. Setting it up on a tripod using the standard 1x4 to 20 thread was smooth. We even tried mounting it on some metallic surfaces with its bracket, and it stayed firm enough for basic indoor jobs. On the other hand, Milwaukee M12. Their fine-tuning knob and strong magnets looked really handy for precision setups, especially when adjusting a laser just a hair to the left or right without moving the whole tripod. Honestly, for those big framing or commercial layout jobs, that fine-tuning option would be great. In terms of the accuracy and performance, we often use the IKOVWUK Laser Level indoors, and we checked it for everything from simple wall partitions to installing ceiling lights. At 33 feet, it gave an accuracy around 1 by 9 inch, which is pretty decent for a budget laser. We checked it against some manual spirit levels too, and the green lines were very crisp in normal room lighting. On the Milwaukee side, what really impressed us from user testimonials was its 125 feet working range and 165 feet with a detector. Plus, with an accuracy of about 1 by 8 inches at 33 feet, Milwaukee showed why it's more expensive. Some users even mentioned that the visibility was still pretty good in brighter areas. However, a few said that, in direct sunlight, the Milwaukee needed a target to be clearly visible. For small home projects, IKOVWUK was sufficient, but for larger spaces, Milwaukee offered more comfort. The IKOVWUK Laser Level gives you full 360-degree coverage with 1 horizontal and 2 vertical lines. Switching between modes was really easy, and it made getting reference lines around the whole room super quick. Plus, the adjustable brightness was a nice touch, especially when we didn't want the beam to be too bright during late afternoon jobs. Milwaukee M12, from everything we experienced, stood out with its strong amplified magnets that lock onto steel studs without sliding, which honestly would have saved us so much time in some jobs. It also has microcontrol for fine-tuning, which allows small tweaks without touching the whole tripod. Milwaukee packs features that shine better on bigger and trickier setups. Even though IKOVWUK kept things simple, it covered everything needed for basic to mid-level work without trouble. The IKOVWUK Laser Level on full charges plenty of times, and the 5,200 mAh battery gave around 7 to 8 hours, depending on brightness settings. It really helped when moving between small jobs without worrying about charging all the time. Meanwhile, the USB charging cable made it easy to plug into a power bank if needed, which was really convenient. Milwaukee, using the M12X C4.0 battery pack, delivers a remarkable 15+ hours of runtime. Watching users explain how they used it all day without swapping batteries showed the difference. Plus, Milwaukee batteries fit many other tools in the same system, which saves a lot of money in the long run. For single-day regular home projects, IKOVWUK's battery was more than enough. But if your workdays are 10+ hours on big sites, Milwaukee's battery backup will surely be a lifesaver. Here's where things get interesting. With about $140, the IKOVWUK Laser Level gives a full 3-plane laser, a magnetic bracket, a carrying case, safety glasses, a target plate, and even a rechargeable battery. For basic construction, simple home renovations, tiling, or installing partitions, that's honestly more than enough for most people without spending a lot. But if you are working professionally on large construction sites or managing big crews, the Milwaukee M12 might make more sense, even with its higher price tag of around $549. In the kit, you get the 360-degree 3-plane laser, a high-visibility target plate, the M12 Red Lithium XC 4.0 battery pack, the M12 charger, and a heavy-duty carrying case, which keeps everything protected on rough job sites. So really, it depends on what you are building. After months with IKOVWUK Laser, we feel that if it's home remodeling, small shop setups, or DIY installations, this tool could save you hundreds. But if you are handling commercial projects that demand pinpoint layouts over long distances, Milwaukee is definitely a better way to go. Basically, the decision comes down to your needs and the type of jobs you have in hand. So let us know if you have any further questions or would like to share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.